Okay guys, this is your Team Shelby Wisconsin director back, and I'm doing a double review. I'm installing this BlindMount mount that goes on your rear view mirror, and it mounts the Valentine One here. You have to use the existing bracket, which I have, that comes with this. And I'm also reviewing the MirrorTap here. It taps in the back of your mirror. This is just sort of a temporary thing. Since I'm leaving in a couple weeks, I wanted to be able to mount this, at least this is, so I could use it on the trip. So let me get all set up, and hopefully I could show you how it all goes in. Thanks. So I went with this MirrorTap Power Quartz MTX series because they get pretty good reviews. They actually come with multiple pigtails, different sizes. And I went with the next to the largest. That seems to go in the best. Then it will plug into this, shrink wrap it. Oh, sorry. Plug into this, and then you shrink wrap it, and then zip tie it on there. And it seems to fit pretty good so far. So let me continue on. Okay, so I'm testing it now. I sort of cheated. There's a brown and yellow wire. That's the hot when the engine starts. When you hit this engine start-stop button, and then the black one is ground. So I went off the internet, but I wouldn't trust everything you see on the internet. So I put a meter on, a voltmeter, and it does go on and off when you turn the engine on and off. So I'll wire it up now and install it. So as you can see, it only goes in one way, and the one's a female, one's a male. They give you some shrink wrap to do. So I'm gonna use a heat gun. You could use a hair dryer. I try to do this without burning myself, and there we go, nice and tight. Again, you could use a hair dryer. I typically do use a hair dryer because it doesn't get as hot and you don't risk damaging things. But I didn't want to go upstairs to get my my hair dryer. So here we go. It's all put together. I'll install in the car, and I'll go from there. Thanks. Now, as you can see, it's plugged in. I got a zip tie around it. I don't want to tighten it up yet until I get the mount mounted. So we'll go from there. All right, thank you. So I have to take these plastic things out here because it's not wide enough, and that's part of the instructions. But it'll clamp right in the back of there. I have just in front of that thing, if I could get it to focus. And so there we have it. Okay, now as you can see, I got it all mounted. I try to get it as vertical as possible. It's just hanging there. So the next part is to tighten up these screws here, and then I'll zip tie that and I'll be all set. So I'll show you the finished result. All right. Okay, there you have it. It's all installed. Sorry, it's rather cold out here, so sorry for the condensation and everything. But I got it mounted as close up to the mirror as I can. You can see me a little bit. On the Valentine One, you want it to be facing back too, because there's a sensor back here too. The thing I did like about it is it was sturdy billet aluminum, and you could adjust it up and down and forward and back a lot. You could even take this link out if you need to. The one thing I didn't like about it is there was no side-to-side adjustability. You could loosen it up here and tilt it, but then it wouldn't be level. So wherever you're pointing the mirror is where it's going to be moving. It also took a lot more pressure. Thank goodness it is billet to tighten them. And I have everything zip tied. Everything's ready to go. As you can see, here's me. And let me try it out. Here we go. There we go. It started. And to shut it off, we just shut the engine off. There we go. Hope you liked the review. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.